Yo, I guess Beast back with some obviously content out of one. So real quickly, actually, I wanted to do a quick video over this because I haven't seen anyone discuss this. And the item shop in this game has a thing in it that's just kind of really nice to have, and it is these human upgrade sets or ghoul upgrade sets, whichever one you buy. And I wanted to discuss how worth it they actually were because, see, here's the thing. Usually when you see stuff like this, it's terrible and it costs actual money. But with this, it only costs kaku and it's only 15 kaku. But what are you getting out of that 15 kaku? So, first things first, if we take a look at this, you will get 5,350 weapon mod vouchers. That's actually quite a lot, by the way. SSR types, you get 35. SR, you get 115. And R, you get 30 of each. So I do believe that's actually just enough to 100% a single unit. So normally I'd say don't buy these as a way of baiting you out of your kaku, but I want to share something with you in which I think I've mentioned in a couple of the videos. I know I have actually, but you don't have to purchase kaku out of the kaku shop. You can purchase it using an off-site from the game vendor. So we're going to take a look at the in-game prices real quick, and I don't want to mention on this too much because I don't like mentioning pricing and stuff, but basically, there's 10 of these packs. That is, what is that? Let's quickly do the math there, because it's really odd that these are actually kind of worth it. So 5,350 times, there's 10 of them, so 53,500 of these tickets. Now, on my global version, that's nothing. I've got 16,000 already. I don't need them, and all my characters that I want 10 out of 10 have already been 10 out of 10. But if you're new to the game, or if you just really don't like the grind, these are a beautiful offset because they're basically 10 out of 10 in your unit like that. You do your summons on your unit, and then you drop 15 kaku, and you have it 10 out of 10. You just gotta go purchase the stuff out of the shop that you just acquired. And that's the other thing that I like. It doesn't give you these stupid tickets that it loves to give you on everything else. Hold up. Let's go to the unique shop. I don't understand why unique and common are switched. I do believe they should be reversed. But anyway, basically it doesn't give you these stupid tickets that are worthless because they're limited in stock purchases. It gives you one purchase of these. I do believe it's every 30 days or something. Maybe. Or it's just once it's gone thing. I'm not quite sure. I'm assuming this stock resets. I don't see why it wouldn't. But here's the thing, okay? These are actually kind of worth it. Because even if we look at in-game, like, let's see here, 150 kaku, that's to buy all 10 packs. How much is that in-game? That's 60 bucks. 60 bucks for every single unit on your team that you're going to pull and use for the next, like, month, as long as it's not one-typing units for all the units, for 60 bucks. But for me and for any of you else who take advantage of this deal that I'm going to mention in a second, it's not really a deal. You should know about this, but there are vendors for the game. Basically, from the vendor that if I was to purchase from a vendor that I would purchase from, and I may or may not have already done so, to get my beautiful girl Edo here, I would definitely be purchasing from this vendor, and it's 35 bucks for 215 kaku. So 215 minus 150 is you're going to have 65 kaku left over and be able to 100% every single unit that you have. Now, I don't really need to stare at these packs anymore, but I guess I'm just going to go load into Invoke real quickly, play on Invoke for a bit while I talk about this. Basically, for new players, instant 100%. You don't have to do the terrible grind because it's actually quite a bit of a grind. As a matter of fact, that's actually what I'm doing on JP right now. I didn't want to go grind up to 15 kaku to 100% my Fruta like that, so I've been grinding the actual mission just to get the 3 normal materials. And I don't have any way of grinding weapon mod tickets. But it's actually really worth it in my own opinion. 15 kaku for 100% unit, that's an easy steal for me. The amount of time I'd have to sit there and grind is just so much that I do not mind going ahead and just spending 150 kaku right then and there and getting all this material for units for days and weeks and probably even a month or two to come. And I think if these reset monthly, I could just drop 150 a month, unless you can only buy it one time, then 150 when you start the game, 150 kaku that is. So only like 35 bucks on the vendor, 60 bucks if you're not buying from the vendor. It doesn't seem like a bad deal to me because you're guaranteed, like, it's easy 100% unit. And I honestly love it. I have no issues with this. I've seen other games do something like this. Dokkan specifically, they have Pilaf's Trove or whatever. and there's the hidden ability stuff, but it's like 10 bucks per pack. That is a lot more than what this is. This is only 15 kaku, guys. Like, how much is it to buy 15 kaku in-game even? And that's 10 bucks in-game prices, by the way, for peel-off. I don't actually know if there's a vendor that vends peel-off. I'm sure they would if you asked them to. I'm sure they'd charge a very low amount, actually. It'd probably be very, very cheap to buy these, but none of the vendors I see actually list price is for peel-off, so let's see what's up here. What would 15 kaku cost you if you were to buy it out of the shop? We need to switch back over to Rebirth because my Invoke is Invoke, and I don't have shop set up because, well, Invoke. Anyway, over here, 15 kaku is a whopping, what is that? 12 kaku for 3 bucks, and all you need is 2 more kaku. So 5 bucks and you get your unit 100%. For only 5 bucks, that's really not that bad. And you can get this kaku free by grinding the new story. They add every single maintenance or something like that. Seriously though, this game is very, very, very generous. But there's one issue I see with this, and it's actually quite a few issues. Every single thing that exists in this game to grind that doesn't give kaku or a free-to-play farm unit is absolutely and completely useless if you buy these packs, because you don't have to grind this, you don't have to buy 4th weapon material, or you don't have to buy the 4th materials weapon tickets. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to grind anything. You just buy them and you're done. 5 bucks and it's good, or a couple story missions grinded and it's good. So it really adds to the equation of we really need something really hard to be added to the game. And things and ideas I think that could be added to the game. So first of all, if you've ever played Dokkan Battle, there's a thing called Boss Rush, and it's just every single boss, or in this game they could just take every single Ultimate Challenge boss, add it in one singular event, and let you go at it and be on S or SS rank difficulty. That way you're stuck doing specific typings. It could be really, really fun to do that. But then there's another thing called Ninja Road. Now, Ninja Road is a lot similar to Boss Rush, except for it's absolutely way harder. But I love it. Basically, there's like 10 rounds into it, just like that old event we got, or not old, but that event we got a couple weeks ago. There's 10 rounds to it. A couple of the rounds are just normal fodder units. You wipe them out. But they have stupid little things, like either they dodge really badly and you gotta use someone that counters dodging, or just get a lucky hit off. Or you will get a boss stage, you defeat the boss, and your team gets a boost. That could easily be added to this game, okay? You defeat a boss, your team gets a times 2.5 attack boost that stacks with everyone else's attack boost, so you get like double the attack of your normal attack. You'd be hitting really hard, you'd be able to nuke with these units. It would add so much to the game, and I would just absolutely love to see a Ninja Road, but Tokyo Ghoul Rebirth / Invoke style event added to the game. And Ultimate Challenges, like I said, are really just not worth doing anymore besides the kaku. That's the only reason why I'm ever going to do an Ultimate Challenge. I'm probably not going to do one for that 4th material ever, except for maybe once when I'm really bored. Because with this grind that I'm doing here, it takes an hour if I use 4 of the little tickets. That's 4 kaku. So 11 of my kaku is being saved there, but 4 of it's being spent, and that's if I get all of that grinding done in one run. I'm probably not going to get it all done in this one run, and I've had an hour to grind for Faruda's normal material. That is insane. Same with 4th material. Unless you get one of the really good Ultimate Challenges, you do not need to ever do an Ultimate Challenge. It's ridiculous that we don't have more content in the game, because the stuff that's in the game, we have these packs now. These packs literally hand you what you would normally be grinding for and make grinding absolutely pointless. Unless you're grinding for summon tickets off Territory Wars, which makes Territory Wars actually a pretty valid reason to play the game. And maybe that's why they're going more towards dispatch units, because Territory Wars is an actual thing to do in the game. Conflict's pretty cool because there's extra kaku rewards in there, and it's Conflict. It's kind of new compared to everything else we have in the game. Strikes are cool right now on the Rebirth version because we're getting anniversary summon tickets. So we'll be able to summon on the anniversary ticket banner soon, once that drops, and get some units. Like, that's the only thing to this game that really has substance, is obtainability and obtaining new units. And I'm fine with that. I just want to see more content added to the game that we can use these amazing units on. Like this Juzo. I absolutely adore this Juzo because In raids, I know for a fact this Juzo will be able to hit at least for like 1,000,000 damage, maybe 2,000,000 damage on the raid boss. And if we had events where there was an enemy that had either more than one target spot, like Blazing has, because their bosses have like 3 or 4 target spots that can take damage, or had more than one really high HP boss, needing to hit for a couple mil on a singular skill could be very normal. And I know I'm saying that right now and you're seeing the damage, you're like, oh, Juzo isn't hitting that hard. That's because this isn't raids. Raids gets a ×5 attack boost, plus a double attack boost if you use the ability, and an instant skill charge. Raids are really the coolest thing in the game right now, which is, I don't know, it's cool. I guess I get the damage test Juzo once War gets here, and I'll get a video up over how hard I can get Juzo to hit in War, or raids, and maybe I'll do a better AMV for Juzo then, because I'm gonna try and find every little bitty clip of a Rata Juzo that I can find and put it in one video for the AMV, because the only thing I pulled out of the last one was Corona and Juzo fighting, because that's the only one I could find really. They really did a lot of the units wrong in the anime. As a matter of fact, they did the anime wrong completely. There is so much of the manga left out on Ray specifically. It makes me so sad, because season 1 of Ray, it was fine. They did good on it. It followed the manga. But if they were to do that and continue to do that, there would have been so many more seasons for Ray. As a matter of fact, some of the units that are currently in the game probably wouldn't even be in the game. Like, I don't think we would have gotten the anniversary units we got if the anime was done correctly, which I would be fine with right now, because they are what broke the game. They are what made this game too easy no matter what they did to it. And it's really a shame that they did the anime like that. But that's not what we're discussing here, okay? I don't think Ray Season 2 or Ray, yeah, you know, I don't think it's a bad anime. I don't think it's bad at all. I think it's bad compared to the manga. But anyway, yeah, these packs are definitely worth it, especially if you're a new player. Go buy these packs. It's a no-brainer. It's a super duper easy way of 10 out of 10 in your units, and it's a way of getting caught up with everyone else, because you have something else to focus on right now that us old players that have played forever, since day 1 of Rebirth for me, we have an advantage on you, and that is dispatch units. We definitely are going to have more SSR dispatch units. And I know what I'm telling you this is counterproductive, because you're spending more kaku on the weapon materials and less on the dispatch summons, which I think are worthless anyway. I don't like summoning on dispatch banners that cost kaku. I feel like it's counterproductive, because it adds 2 different sets of units you need to collect, and it just adds to the price of playing this game and getting top tier account. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at my account and what I would consider an in-game account. Some of you may disagree, but I think this is what an in-game account is when it comes to normal units. I'm actually close there on JP. Once all my units are 10 out of 10, it'll be in-game like that. But what won't be in-game is the number of dispatches I have. I have 186 SSR dispatches, meaning when Territory Wars hits again, I will be able to dispatch all 19, or if one day they bring back 20 out of 20 dispatches, I'll be able to do all of them, at least with 70% chance luck. That means I'll be able to get outbreaks, get the new ultimate challenges, get the 1 new free-to-play grind that will probably be a dispatch unit during war. I'll be able to get all of that done when normally I wouldn't be able to if I was a new player. And it really does sanction off new and old players. New players are just able to grind for their characters and get new dispatches. Seasoned players that have played forever, that have all these dispatches, are able to do outbreaks and stuff. That's why I don't even do outbreaks on Invoke. As a matter of fact, I just got into Conflict on Invoke. Like, I think I'm going to try and hit SSS rank on Conflict finally, because I just now have gotten enough dispatch SSRs that I'm able to put them on my team and use them for their attack boosts and everything. But I can't even level them up unless I go and specifically level them up. And for Rebirth, I've been playing for so long, I've dispatched so much. If we go take a look at all of the dispatch units, I already have 80, level 80, 100% on level. It's just ridiculous. Look, max is everywhere you look. Everyone's max besides a few characters. And that's simply by dispatching it. And any of the dispatches I use heavily are going to be maxed. Anyone that isn't maxed, I've either just acquired or isn't simply used. Like, look at this guy. He's level 1. That's how many dispatches I have. This guy has never been dispatched, I do not believe. And if he has, he was never leveled up during dispatches, which is mind-boggling to me, to be honest, because I've dispatched a lot. I literally log into the game, dispatch, and get off during Territory Wars. That is my main goal in Territory Wars. But anyway, I think I've talked enough about the current state of the game and what I want to see. Also, Anniversary is coming, and Hinami X Kaneki is most likely a dispatch unit. That's what everyone is saying, and it disappoints me because they're beautiful units, and I would love, love, love to see them as playables, but they're probably not going to be. But I think that's enough talking. If you're wondering if those packs are worth buying, I do believe they are. However, they will add even less content for you to grind because you'll already have all the materials just for 15 kaku. But I am out for now. Let me know what you think. But yeah, keep it beast mode.